Hello 5th grade. This is going to be a video on our final week on our Weebly website. So I want to show you an example of a website that's a 4. So you see this person, they capitalize everything for their header here. They have a nice background. They have their information. They put their title over here. They put their information. They put a photo in here. They have their fun facts. And they have another photo. So you see how they have everything lined up. They have their information. They have a photo, and they have a photo up here. They divide their information so it's easy to see. There's perfect grammar, perfect spelling, and then on the top here they have the title of the page. So on the top here, okay, make sure you put your titles. Okay, make sure you put your titles up here for every page. Some students are putting like page 1, page 2. Instead, please do something like this: culture, government, fun facts, right? So you can go to government as well. And you could look down here, you could talk about the history and all these type of things. So put your information in and make sure that you put in your photos with your information. Okay. Now, when you're done with your website, here's how you could hand it in. The first thing you can do, and this is the simplest, you could just take a photo. Just take a photo of your website, of each page, and attach that to Google Classroom. So you could take a camera and you could just take a picture of this page and upload that photo. Then you go to your next page, you take a photo of it and you upload that photo. And then the next page, so you put all your pages, you take a photo of each and you upload it. If you're going to take a photo, please make it clear enough that I could see the information, that I could read what's going on. Okay, so that's the first way you could do it. Here's the second way you could turn in your work. Okay, if you go over here, and this is when you're on your website and you've finished and you've done everything, you click publish. Okay, click publish. And do you see this? It's going to pop up here. You see this here? This is called the URL. Okay, so what you could do is you could take this and you can copy it and you could type it into Google by the assignment, and you could just type it in and then I could have it. You could give me this in a private message, or you could put this in a Google Doc, or you could just take a photo of this. Just take a photo of this and give that to me. And that way I could visit your website, okay? Because everyone has a different URL here. So once again, here's how you find your URL. You click publish on the top, and then this is your URL. So you give me this link. That way I can view your website. The first way would be you just go to your website, you take photos of it, and you attach the photos. But make sure the photos are clear, and make sure you include a photo of each page. The other thing you could do is you just click publish, and you give me your URL. Okay? So once again, to review, make sure you have capitals here for the titles. When you go to pages and you add a new page, let's say I was going to add a new page and I'm going to call it Fun Facts. I go to Standard Page, and I call it Fun Facts. Okay, and then I go to done. Okay, and if I ever wanted to change my page name, I could click over here, and I could click on the top, and I could call this, maybe if I wanted to call it history instead. Okay, and I could click like this, and now it will say history on the top. If I want to delete a page, I click over here, and I click delete. All right, and when you add a page, we are going to be using Standard Page when you do that. Once again, to review, just in case anybody had a question on it, you could add in your different blocks. You could add in a text block here. Okay. Oh, got to do it again. It didn't go through. There we go. Now I could write. Now I can type here. All right, and then like we said earlier, you could center it if you wanted to. You could make it go to the left. You could change the color. You could underline. You could do bold, italics, and you could add the plus. Okay, and you also could take the image here like this. Okay, and then you remember you could add your images like that. So please finish up your website this week. Make sure you have all your pages on the top here. And once again, you go to pages and plus to add another page, Standard Page, and then you type in whatever you want to say, fun facts, click done. And then, you have your other pages that you could work on. Make sure you have the titles on the top of the pages. Please check for spelling errors. And then when you're done, you can click publish. And you can take a photo of this or type this in a private message to me so I know your URL, or you could take a photo of your website, of each page of your website. Just make sure it's a clear photo, and then I could grade your project that way.